Welcome to 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. X-Men Red. Arakko divided. Nothing and nobody. Written by Al Ewing with Yildiray Sainar with Federico Blee as the color artist. Okay, we're in I guess the third part of the Fall of X Arakko edition, and oh my, I thought Judgment Day was a lot. Like at least they came out with like interesting stories, but it's changed with X-Men Red. We we are taken to a past event with this person, Azaroth, the Dark One, the Mind Ripper, talking to a little boy. And he's telling the little boy, don't get too close because I will destroy your mind. But the little boy, this isn't any little boy. He's saying like, I want to be invisible and I want to be nothing. That's and he is 6 years old. Then we jump into the current era where we see Fisher King along with Nova, uh, Storm, Lotus, Callblock, Sunspot, John Ironfire, and this other one I cannot remember off the top of my head. I know like it's gonna come in later, but we basically get like they're going through a strategy meeting. Don't know why Nova's there because Nova's bitch ass is the reason why Avengers vs. X-Men happened. I'm gonna like from now on, I'm gonna be calling Nova. Just we're getting everything from Fisher King's perspective, which I think is interesting because I'm more into the book because I hate to say this, I really hate to say this, but Storm is not interesting by herself. She's only cool when she's part of a team or where she's not the central focus because she is boring. She is so boring. She like how people talk about Cyclops is how I think of Storm. Boring, low key basic, but I can't say that. We go back into the past, and we this page kind of like I read X Twitter is, if you don't know, it's super gay, and they think everything is a gay like innuendo. Wow, it like yeah, like not everything's about gay sex. We see Tarn talking to what it there it's just Tarn talking to a couple of his guys, and apparently we find out that that little boy is the Fisher King, and he's about to go and shank all three of these dudes, and he's stopped by the woman who eventually becomes his wife. Her name was Zora. I love her. She's great. I love her. I should have known something was going to happen to her. Then we jump to the current time. We get Genesis and her crew. They're talking to Subnar, and they're having a little back and forth. And then they start creating kaijus. Yeah. And then we go back into the past where we see Ziza, Zora, and the Fisher King talking to everybody's favorite Iraqi, Solem. Solem. I uh, I like Solem. I think like he's that guy. Like he's messing with you all the time. He's constantly and like if he could take you to bed, that's a bonus. Like he is the ultimate toxic like bisexual male. But right here, he's in prison and he's being treated like El Chapo, and that is hilarious. And apparently, nobody knows. Like, the only person who doesn't know this is War, because she still feels a certain kind of way about the fact that uh, he killed that Solom killed her husband. Now, was it over pride, or was it uh honor, his freedom? He chose his Solem is he's Solem. We see Storm do some amazing stuff. She kills a kaiju by like with a giant icicle. It's great. We learn more stuff about him. We get a really a really nice cameo from the Horseman, Genesis, and the Fisherman's Children, Korra and Zen. They watch their mother killed in front of their father, and Zen basically calls him a weakling. It's nuts. And at the end of it, they start another. It's about to get from bad to worse. I love this book. I love everything about it. I'm digging it. I'm giving this book like a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I wish it was a little bit longer. See, this is how you do X-Men books. You're supposed to leave them wanting more. But, X-Men writers have the X office is very it needs to be taken down a little bit. That's just me. All right, this is 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. See you soon. The goat! The goat!